This is Ryan Brown from mockquestions.com. In today's video, we'll be discussing 5 account manager interview questions. But before we do that, just a quick disclaimer, these questions are not guaranteed to be asked at your interview. I pulled all of today's questions and answers from our website, mockquestions.com. Now let's get started. Question number 1. Why are you interested in a specific account manager position? The interviewer wants to know what about this job appeals to you and why you have decided to apply for it. This is a good opportunity to show the interviewer that you have researched their company and that you understand what the job entails. You'll want to express interest in working for their company and briefly explain why you are well suited to the position. I have been following your company for some time now and looking for the right opportunity to join your team. I have prior experience working for startups, and I really value the entrepreneurial spirit of the team. I also enjoy seeing the direct impact my work has on the company. In terms of the role itself, I'm a people person and driven to sell, and I'm also someone who will take the time to build meaningful relationships with clients. I believe the products you sell offer a valuable solution to a problem, and I would love to introduce your products to clients in order to solve their problems. Question number 2. As a manager, how do you successfully motivate your team? The interviewer wants to know how you will ensure your team is motivated and productive. As a manager, you will need to uncover what drives your team members, what they are passionate about, and how they'd like to be recognized or rewarded. You can then use this knowledge to support, encourage, and motivate them. If you have an example from previous teams you've managed, then share it with the interviewer. As a manager, I work hard to get to know my team members, what they like, what makes them tick, and how they like being recognized and rewarded. I do this by getting to know them, fostering strong relationships and trust among the team, and regularly meeting with them one-on-one and as a team. It's important for me to understand what each team member needs so I can ensure that their needs are met. If someone feels understood, appreciated, and recognized, then they will undoubtedly work hard to deliver and succeed. Question number 3. Tell me about a time when you made a mistake that made a client unhappy. What did you do to fix the situation and what did you learn? The interviewer wants to know how you recovered from a mistake that you made. It's most important that you show the interviewer what you learned from the mistake so you don't repeat it again. Explain that you view mistakes as a chance to learn, not as a failure. When I first started working for my current company, I called an important client right in the middle of earnings season. I wasn't calling to provide any investment information that might have helped him during this time. I was just doing a friendly check-in. The client wasn't happy that I wasted his time, especially during this hectic period. I apologized sincerely and wrapped up the call so he could go on with his day. I never forgot the lesson I learned from that experience. Now, I only make contact with clients when I have an express purpose or information of value to provide, and I always pay attention to when I choose to make the call. Question number 4. How do you meet your sales targets? Part of being a successful account manager is being able to sell. By asking this question, the interviewer is looking for some insight into your selling methodologies. They want to know that you can consistently meet or even surpass your targets. Discuss the strategies you've successfully used in the past to meet your quotas and how you will do that in this position as well. For me, I continually focus on my client relationships. I touch base often, providing my clients with useful information and ongoing support. I always want to make sure the lines of communication are open. When a new feature or product comes along, I can more easily upsell or cross-sell the value add given my strong relationships with my clients. I also make it a point to collaborate closely with others on the sales and account management teams. Together, we come up with new sales strategies to try out and share things that have worked. In the past, I have met or exceeded my target every single time. Question number 5. If a long-term key client informed you they are considering ending our business relationship, how would you turn them around? It's important to the interviewer that you know how to save accounts. In other words, if a client becomes unhappy or disenchanted with the company's products or services, then as their account manager, you will need to step in and talk to the client in order to remedy the problem and keep their business. Tell the interviewer the steps you would take to fix the issue and make the client happy again. Sometimes this happens when a client has encountered a problem with the product or service or is simply ready to move on. As an account manager, it's my job to dive into the root of why the client is unhappy. During this discussion, I'll maintain empathy and good listening skills so the client feels heard and understood. Then I will come back to them with a solution, either with another product the company offers that will do a better job satisfying their needs, or with an adjustment to the service they are receiving. My goal is to make the client happy again and to restore the relationship. Thank you for watching. If you want more account manager interview questions, then head over to mockquestions.com today and get started.